There was an interesting news piece on 11 Alive. Now, that's a news channel out of Atlanta. I want y'all to hear this because, you have a lot of women now, making more money than what they used to. And when you make certain amounts of money that equivalent to what men would make, now they're feeling that, well, they have a term called dating down. So if they get a man that makes $45,000, but they're making about $70,000, $80,000 or $100,000 on their jobs, that's a problem. Now, but listen to this conversation from 11 Alive and pay attention to that sister in the purple.
They are seeing a trend of women dating down, which means, a man who...
Dating down.
Really? All right, listen, it was in the prompt, right?
Really?
Who wrote that? I say all that.
Jeez. Disgruntled.
This is just the reality of it. So women, we're more educated now, and I think that we're furthering our education. So with that being said, we're going to hold off on the baby making. We're going to hold off until we get that great job, really career driven. Mm-hmm. And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
So, okay.
Go ahead, love doctor.
All right. So before, right, it was okay when the man made more money to be the one to buy everything, to do, treat you and all this other kind of stuff. And now that you make more money, you can't be that one, right? You can't be the one to pay for the meal and because you're dating down.
I hate that, yeah.
What is that about? It wasn't called dating down.
Right.
Yeah.
When men were the breadwinners and all that kind of
It's called taking care
now
of
it's
your family.
dating down.
Yeah.
What is that?
I have a feeling, though, that some of the issue here is that it may be the psyche of the men, that when they make less, they are insecure and it can
this
affect their
report is
relationship.
about the women complaining about the fact that,
they don't
now
have.
I got to get
so,
a guy
I
that
guess
has
my
less
question would
money
be,
than me.
so are these women expecting the men to cover everything? They want those breadwinners, so they...
That's what it sounds like to me by this particular study. I have to date down now. Mm-hmm. What is that? You wanted to make more money, you make more money. What's the if there is a responsibility with making more money? First of all, I don't believe in any of it. Mm-hmm. But if there's a responsibility that comes with making more money, accept it. You wanted to make more money.
Right.
Are you going to find many men out there that makes as much as you do?
And my point is, so now you're going to, because we hear so much about women that are like, oh, there's nobody out there, there's no one out there, I can't find love, I'm getting too old. Now you're going to sacrifice the fact that you could find that love because the man's not making that much money, and you're going to date down?
All right.
No,
They're wrapping us. I have a feeling this is going to be our morning rush, actually.
I can do bad by myself.
Left to say.
Did y'all hear that? What she had to say? I'll be by myself. And that's exactly what you're going to do, too. You're going to be by yourself. You see, like the brother said, when men make more money for years, you have women that stay at home, take care of their children. Men have never had a problem with that. If we make enough money to handle all the bills, we're like, yeah, be with the kids. Or if she work her job and men are making more, it's never been, we're going to look down on a woman because she makes less than a man. That's not even what men even get with women for, right? And it's supposed to be a partnership. A partnership. Okay, if he's making more, you're making less, y'all work together. If she's making more, he's making less, you work together. For you to say, well, I got to have a man at my level. What if men were like that? Men would have the same problem that these women who are making a little bit more money are having. You're not going to get a whole lot of people at your level because men at your quote unquote level have a lot of options. And a lot of their options is not really the same people that make their money. Because they already know how those women think. They're going to talk to the women that make less than them. You understand what I'm saying? And men aren't looking for women for resources. Now, if you say it's dating down, well, so you feel like you're better than somebody because you make a certain amount of money. Let me tell you something. I've been here long enough to tell you, money goes up and down. You can lose a job. You can be laid off. Your company could shut down on you. I've been there, done that. Now you don't have that good paying job no more. Then what? What if you have to return back to a lower paying job? Should people treat you less than a human being because you don't make a certain amount of money? That's basically what that attitude is. You're better than a man because he doesn't make what you make. Men, I have never heard a man that makes, 150, 200,000, 90,000, and his lady makes 40,000. 35,000. I never heard him say, yeah, I'm better than her because look what she making. I never heard men talk that way. Men that has wives, men that has girlfriends. I never heard that crap because we're not looking at the monetary gain we're going to get out of the woman we're picking. Now, of course, mature men want a woman who's smart. Mature men want a woman that can do for herself, that's definitely gainfully employed or have home business. Yes, no, that is a plus. That's a plus because a man's not trying to partner with a grown child. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like that old statement, you know, you make the money, don't let the money make you. And that's just bottom line what it is. And her attitude, I'll be by myself, that'd be the main one complaining. That'd be the main one right there complaining about a black man with a woman of a different community. That'd be the main one complaining there's no good men out here. She'd be the main one saying all the good ones are gay, and especially in Atlanta. Talking about the good ones are gay, or they married, or this and that and the third. I mean, who want to deal with her? I'll be by myself. And I hope you stay by yourself too. Because that's a nasty attitude that she has. A very, very nasty attitude. And that's why a lot of men just checking out the process, some of them. Or some of them are opening up the options where they traveling overseas and, you know, they're seeing what's up in other countries. Some of them are. Not everybody out there tricking. Not everybody out there tricking. Because I've talked to brothers. Brothers have emailed me, you know, that they've met women and gotten married and got whole families. So not every man out here tricking. That's not the truth. Some are, yes, but not all. And I don't support the tricking in no part of the world. I don't. But dating down. Okay. All right. Well, you know, I'm glad, you know, luckily for society, men aren't that way. I mean, men don't even think like that. But this is why, ladies, I want to let you know, this is why when men hear you start talking about a bunch of education and start talking about your job, that's why a lot of men get turned off by it, because that attitude, you know, sister girl had in the purple right there is what men don't want to deal with.